And I hope January went okay for you. We have the Empress again. She's popular this month, as well as the Two of Swords. And Eight of Cups. The Ace of Pentacles. The Emperor. The Four of Swords. First time I've pulled that today. The King of Chalices. The Ace of Cups. 2 aces so far. The Five of Pentacles. And the Six of Pentacles. Okie dokie. Give me 1 second to look at these. Oh, I pulled your Oracle card, and that is Surrender, but we will get to that in a minute. So while I was shuffling, I was feeling like some of you may be interested in mentoring or teaching something. I know a lot of Geminis have very specialized fields, or they work for themselves. So I don't know if any of you were thinking about that, but that may not be a bad idea. I'm Gemini rising. I mentor a very small handful of people with their psychic abilities. So it helps kind of keep me on my toes as well, because I need to keep educated, and I do research on the paranormal stuff all the time. So it's like, but I like helping others in that way, and I feel like some of you may be deciding to do that, to be mentoring or teaching. Okay, let me see here. So you see yourself as the Empress, or actually where you're at now is the Empress. So things are going pretty good for you. But there are some things in your life that you are being, how should I say this? That you'll need to do. There's some life things that you'll need to do. But with the Ace of Pentacles, it looks like some of you may have had some money come in, which is good, which puts you in the place of the Empress. Maybe some of you made some larger purchases recently because you've had some money come in. So, and this could be work as well. Maybe you got like a bonus, or maybe these are your commission sales or something along those lines. So we've got kind of a weird mix here. We have the Two of Swords as your blockage card, which means that you're not able to move forward with your life because some decision hasn't been made. There's a choice that needs to be made here, but you don't want to make it. I feel in this case you do have the information to make it, but you don't want to, because I think there's some fear there about like if it was a relationship, there'd be some fear about being alone. If it's with work, there's some fear about not finding another job. But either way, it's knowing that it's time for you to kind of move on and do something else, or do something better or more suited towards who you are becoming, who you are evolving into. So either work or a relationship that suits you better now. Subconsciously with the Emperor here, and some of you may be involved with an Aries, or somebody who is kind of fire sign like, or who might be a little controlling, could be manipulative. But subconsciously the Emperor is showing up here, and consciously the Eight of Chalices, which is a card about moving away from something on your own terms. So some of you might be leaving an Aries or a relationship in general that may not be the best relationship for you. And I think you kind of see that. And if it's a job, the Emperor could be your boss or someone or a partner or somebody that you work with. But again, consciously making that realization that this isn't the best situation for you and that things may need to change, but you're afraid to make that decision. But if you don't, then it's holding you back and you're not moving forward. So it's kind of a tricky situation. But in your near future, we have the Four of Swords, which is a card about retreat, rest, relaxation, healing. So it could be that you take some time off to get your head straight, to think about what you want to do, what's the best course of action, just to get some rest. You could be overworked. I think a lot of you are working a lot lately. There could be some other relationship stuff going on as well in this. You see yourself as the King of Chalices and others see you as the Ace of Cups. So, and I've seen this with a couple of other readings where you might be in a relationship, but you want to be in a different relationship. So you may be breaking up with that person to be with this person who sees you as the Ace of Cups. This is kind of a big deal card for other people to see you as, because the Ace of Cups is like a soulmate card. Like, it's divine love. It's something that's like a gift from the heavens that's been handed to you. So other people are seeing you this way. So there could be a very strong relationship that's in the background, that's not in the foreground. And, it could be that the Emperor sees you this way, but I don't think that's what's going on here. I think this is two separate things. For some of you who are single, this could be someone sees you this way and you're not aware of it. So you could have an admirer. Your fear is the Five of Pentacles. So if this was work related that you want to leave, your fear is of not making enough money. Maybe you make a lot of money now, or if you work for yourself, or it's like, and you need to be doing something different, you may not make as much money. So there's a fear of lack here. If this is a relationship, you're going to be possibly afraid to be left alone. There's some codependency attached to this card as well. So that's a fear that you have. Your overall outcome is the Six of Pentacles. This is having and not having, giving and receiving, asking for help and giving help. This also reminds me of like doing a mentorship sort of a thing, where you're giving your time and your services. I think in regards to relationship, this could be something where the give and take needs to be exchanged equally and not have one party giving more than the other. And I think you guys recognize that, where your current relationship may be too one-sided. Same with work. Are you putting in more work than you're getting paid? Are you getting paid what you're worth? So there's an outcome of balance here with either situation. So I think you're going to gain some clarity here with the Four of Swords when you take some kind of break from something and you can kind of wrap your head around what's going on. And then you're going to be able to make that choice that's going to keep holding you back if you don't make it, probably. And then you're going to be put in a situation where the give and take is equal. And I think that's what you are looking for, Gemini. So this is a good reading. It's going to take some courage for some of you if this applies to you. These are general readings, so check your ascending and moon sign as well. Now, your card of surrender. And there's butterflies in here, which is transformation and change also. But I'll read this part to you. By drawing this card, the universe is highlighting possible resistance and attachments in need of your attention. You may have reached an impasse with a challenging predicament, or perhaps you are struggling to maintain control within a situation. If you are satisfied you can do no more, now is a good time to let go and surrender. Let your meditation be on the words, thy will, not my will. So that's exactly what this reading is talking about. So you may have to surrender some things for your own happiness.